Please don't get it confused. All that I want to do is pour on vibes, put me drink on.
Hey guys, it's me Charmaine. I'm back with another video. So as you can see by the title, today's video is going to be a little different. I swear I say that every single video, but like this one's actually a little different. So as you see by the title, it's like a chit chat and like mask with me type of situation. Like this time around, I didn't like ask anybody for suggestions for topics because I was kind of like, I'd been wanting to do an unpopular opinions video, so I was like, why not just combine the two, like face mask with me and my unpopular opinions, which may not even be unpopular. I don't know. I have so many opinions, but like when it came to thinking of opinions for this video, for some reason I was struggling to think of any. You know, people get so angry about opinions when it's really just opinions, and I feel like people need to understand that like opinions are not facts. So my opinion is different from your, may be different from your opinion, but no one can say my opinion is wrong and you can't say your opinion is wrong unless you're saying your, and I can't say your opinion is wrong unless you're stating your opinion as a fact, and that way then it can be incorrect, you know. So I just want to give that pre-warning for the video. So as you can see, I have my little setup. I have my little robe here that I ordered it like a couple days ago, but it just came in today from Amazon. That's why it's a little wrinkly. You can tell it was still folded up. This my little headband here to just hold the braids back, even though it's not holding anything back. And I put a little candle here because I was like, you know, let me try to be like a YouTuber and like have a little nice background, you know. I set up my bed. I didn't really set up my bed, I just made my bed, and even that I didn't do right. Like, look how crooked this is. Put my candle here, this little lavender candle. You can barely see it because just like the lighting is not really working with it, and I had nowhere else to put it. I don't know if it really even looks good, but like, you know what, I just want to show I put an effort in, you know, and hope it doesn't fall over and start a fire. Because so we could just get into the video now. Yeah, before I start talking about my opinions, let's just talk about my face mask I'm gonna be using. So I've already washed my face. I'm gonna be using the Freeman face mask. I have not tried this, so I don't know if it's good. We'll see. It's a rejuvenating cucumber and pink salt clay mask. Instantly detoxes and clears pores for renewed skin. So we'll see how that goes. Unpopular opinions. So let's start off with the first one. I have a list here on my MacBook. Yeah, I'm just gonna start with the big one just because, like, you know, let's just get that one out of the way. That's probably like the most like heavy one. The rest of the other ones, except for one other one, are more like lighthearted and YouTube related, but this one's just like a more heavy topic one. So we'll just start with that one, and that one is, you cannot be racist towards white people. I'm so sorry about it, but it's just the facts of the matter. Like, I know some of you guys may actually be hurt by that one, some of you white people. Like, all I'm saying is that you just can't. It's not a thing. Like, I don't know why this doesn't go for all. I'm not like grouping all white people as one, obviously not. Okay, I don't know if this is my opinion or if it's honestly just facts. I feel like it's just the facts, but now I might just be sounding ignorant, but I feel like it's honestly just factual. You can't be racist towards white people. White people were never oppressed. Like, yes, I know the Holocaust and Jewish people and all that, but I mean white people in general, like, were never oppressed for being white. Like, you were never enslaved for being Caucasian, you know what I mean? So to now go and be saying, oh, you guys are oppressing, saying all this stuff about us and like getting hurt about things like that, I feel like it's kind of a way for people, and this is my opinion, white people unknowingly, like the people who do this, to invalidate black people's feelings and black people's hurt from racism, because they want to make it like on an equal playing field. Like, oh, well, you guys don't like it when we say this about you, so why can you guys say this about us? Like, why are you guys trying so hard to be oppressed? Like, why are you guys trying so hard to be affected by something that has never affected you? You know what I mean? Like, I see a lot of people like that on Twitter. Twitter gets me so heated sometimes. Like, I love Twitter, but like sometimes I see some stuff. Okay, I'm being so slow applying this, but like sometimes I see some, it's already drying, oh my god. Sometimes I see some stuff that just really annoy me, and I'm just like, okay, there's some really stupid people out there. Like, and that's one of the things when I see people talking about like if this were about black people, this would be considered racism. This is still racism or something stupid like that. And it's like, no, it's not racism actually. It's just not. So I'm just gonna end it there. Like, I have more to say on that, but like, let's just end it there and like move on to the next one. Moving on to a YouTuber's is my thoughts on Jeffree Star. Okay, so if you guys don't know who Jeffree Star is, a little synopsis. He's a pretty controversial YouTuber, and he has in the past been called out for racist comments, like a lot of racist comments, like dating back to a long time ago. He did his apology video about those, but then like stuff have still come out since then, like him towards other black YouTubers. My thoughts on that is, at one point in time, like I'd probably say last year, like up until like mid this year, no, I'd probably say up until like early this year, I love Jeffree Star. Like, I'm not gonna even lie. I watched like basically all his videos. No, literally all his videos. Okay, I really can't lie. Like, I watched like all of his videos. I found him so entertaining and so funny, and like I was able to put the stuff behind about like the racist stuff in the past. I was like, you know what, I think he's genuinely changed. Like, I feel like he's genuinely learned his lesson. How long is this supposed to be on for? But then when this whole James Charles situation came out, like, because I was noticing that he was always involved in drama somehow, like, and then this James Charles thing, when James Charles posted his video showing the messages that Jeffree Star, I was actually horrified. Like, I'm not even being extra or dramatic or anything. Like, I was genuinely scared. Like, I was kind of like, he's sick. Like, Jeffree Star is actually sick. Like, I've always thought that he was like sick, but like I was like, he's just weird, but like he's actually sick. Like, this is a 30-something-year-old man. I think he's like almost 40 at this point, starting drama and like trying to end the career of literally a teenager. Like, I think James Charles is 1 year older than me. I'm not sure. But like, it was just really horrifying, and I was kind of like, that was when I really drew the line. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm unsubscribing. Like, I'm actually, oh, my face is actually tight. I think I'm missing a lot of spots because this is just too much. That was when I just unsubscribed from all of them, to be honest. But like, that was like genuinely where I was like, you have some issues that I think you really need to work through. I don't know how evenly this is applied. It's not really applied that evenly, but it's okay. We're just gonna... Next unpopular opinion is about Cardi B. So, Cardi. Okay, so I don't want any people who are part of Barty Gang or whatever coming for me, but like, I initially was so obsessed with Cardi B. Like, from when she was on Love and Hip Hop, and like would just post even though I didn't watch Love and Hip Hop New York that much because it just wasn't for me. Like, I preferred Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, but now I don't watch any of the Love and Hip Hop. I liked her and I always thought she was funny. So when what was that first song? Black Yellow. When that first came out, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And she was coming out with music. I was like, oh my gosh, she's doing so well. Like, I was so here for it. I was listening to all the music because all of her music is just really catchy. Like, whether she writes it or not, that's a different story, but like, it's just catchy and it's something you can like dance to. But like, her personality has just like kind of turned me off of her in general. Like, I had to like delete her off of social media and stuff because I just feel like she needs to understand that when you get to a point in your career, like a peak in your career that she's reached that level in her career, you need to stop paying haters and you need to stop paying people who are of literally no value to your life anytime. Like, she pays haters and people that say little comments about her way too much attention. And I get people say, well, that's what she's famous for, is her personality and for being real and all this stuff and da-da-da-da, going on live and talking doo-doo, but like, no. You're at a point now where you don't really need to be paying attention to any of these people. So it's just like, why are you? And the way she does clap back at every single person that has any little thing to say about her, it kind of defeats the purpose of being like, I don't care and da-da-da-da. It makes it seem like you really do care. Like, oh, my face is so tight, like really tight. At this point, you're a whole mother, You're a grown woman. Next one is Sagittarius Shawty. If you're not from Toronto or like the GTA area, you probably, or like the Toronto area, you probably may not even know who this is. Well, I won't say that because some people in America actually do know who she is, but like, she is a YouTuber. You could just look her up and it's pretty self-explanatory what she does. But like, she blew up for posting explicit videos and just like doing some explicit things, you know. And I feel like people in the GTA, like, if you're from here, you guys know everyone clowns her, like everybody makes fun of her. She's like the joke, she's a joke to people. And I feel like no one like everyone just hates on her, whatever. But like, I'm not gonna lie, her content is so entertaining. Like, when I tell you, I'm subscribed to her. Like, I don't care, I'll admit it, I'm subscribed to her channel. I watch her videos, every single video for that matter. Like, she's just so entertaining to me. And no, I won't even say just to me, because like, yes, the stuff, if you watch her videos, you're gonna be like, what? Like, what is wrong with this girl? Like, this is trash. Like, she's trash and da 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 da. Yeah, it might be trash, but like, it's entertaining trash. Like, it's stuff that she's doing in her life. And I don't get why it makes people so mad what she does in her life, because it's not your life. I just watch it because it's her life that she's doing all of that nonsense with, but it's entertaining for like, from a viewer standpoint to watch, you know. I don't think she's that bad. Oh, my leg is cramped. Oh, my leg's frozen, my leg's frozen. And even if you don't want to watch her videos, just don't clown her. Like, it's not necessary. It's really just not necessary. Like, I don't care. I find her videos entertaining, and I'm still going to be subscribed to her channel and watch her videos, and that's that. Donald Trump. Okay, this is another one that might be controversial for people, because everything is controversial and everyone's sensitive. That's a whole different topic though. But like, I feel like just because someone supports Donald Trump, or like, and as a black person, you guys might be like, why are you saying this? But like, this is my opinion. Just because someone supports Donald Trump does not mean you have to dislike that person as a whole, or like that changes that whole person's character. Because in my personal opinion, like, how are you gonna say you don't like a person or come for a person just because of their political beliefs? Like, what? Like, actually, to me, that's just like, what? If someone wants to support a certain person, that's their personal opinion, that's their choice. It's not affecting you, unless they're taking it to the extent of like saying racist comments and agreeing with racist comments, or like being disrespectful or anything like that. Then that means, then in my opinion, it crosses the line. But if it's not hurting anybody, you just want to support that person, who are you to tell them they shouldn't support that person? Who are you to tell them that they're a bad person because they support that person? Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's my opinion, especially with the Kanye West thing. That really got to me. But then it like kind of like, at first I was kind of like, okay, he's supporting Donald Trump. How are you guys gonna just not listen to his music or hate on him just because of that? But then it kind of switched when he started like saying all this stuff about slavery, and was like, really, like, he just took it too far. Then I was kind of like, okay, yeah, you're really doing the most now. It's actually time for me to go take this off, so I'm gonna go take this mask off. We'll see my skin. And I'm going to continue with my unpopular opinions, because I still have a few more left. Okay, guys, so I'm back. It says it's supposed to rejuvenate your skin, and my skin literally feels rejuvenated, because, you know, I had a long, hard working week. Back to the unpopular opinions. Unpopular opinion, Party Next Door. Okay. I love Party Next Door. Like, it was grade 9 and grade 10. Primarily grade 9 when I like really got into him, where I was just like, oh my gosh, like, it was so different than any other music I had ever heard at that time. Like, it was just like, his music was just like, I don't mean to sound like cringe or gross, but it was actually a vibe. And I didn't even know what a vibe was in grade 9 when I was 14. But like, the songs just hit me in a different way, even though I could not really relate to the lyrics at all, because as I said, I was 14. But still, like, I just felt and connected to his music so much, and from that moment I was like obsessed. So then you can understand my disappointment when, as the years start to go by, the music just starts to choo. And I get artists change. I get that 110%. I'm not trying to be that person that's like, oh, you should make the same music as you were making before, blah, 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 blah. But at a point, I feel like Party Next Door kind of just sold out. Like, this is just my opinion. I'm sorry. But, like, I think he honestly just sold out. And I don't know if it was, like, his people that were pushing him to make music that in this certain way so that it could be, like, more radio friendly and get more plays and stuff like that. But in my opinion, the music just started turning poppy and basic. After P3 is like when I stopped. P3 is where I stopped. Like everything after P3, I was kind of like, even P3, there was some songs that I was kind of like, but like most of the songs are still like bangers, you know. But like most of the things after that, I was kind of like, and I know he's like not really making music now, and I don't know if that's what led him to, because he felt like this is just like my conspiracy theory, but I feel like maybe he was being forced to put out this music that wasn't really him, and maybe he just got tired of it and he's like, you know what, if I'm not able to put out the music I want to do, then I'm not making any music. And maybe that's what he did. I don't know, that's just my conspiracy theory. I don't know, if he comes back and makes an album or whatever, I'm definitely going to be listening to it. But I just hope if he does, it's not like this poppy stuff and it's more to his roots, you know, more like Party Next Door, the Party Next Door we all know and love. So that's my opinion on that. And this is my last unpopular opinion, and it is related to music artists as well. And it is that Chris Brown should just retire. Like, I'm sorry. I know a lot of people love him. A lot of girls love him. I've never been like a big Chris Brown fan. Like maybe when I was like 9 or 8 or something, like young, maybe then I was like, with all the old tracks, I was like, oh my god, Chris Brown. But like, he's just never been like an artist that I've been like, I will listen to. I don't think I've ever had a song by Chris Brown on my phone, like ever. Maybe one that he's featured on or something, but I've never added a Chris Brown song to my phone, because I just don't listen to his music like that at all. Like, I'm not gonna be like, I don't know his music. Like, obviously if I heard Chris Brown songs, I'll be able to know the lyrics because you just know it, you know. But like, I would never just listen to it on my own, ever. His music just doesn't do it for me. But like, why I'm saying he should retire is just because like, now with the stuff he's putting out, even you Chris Brown fans you guys can't lie. It's not good. It's not different. It's not anything special. It's feeling like the same old. They all just sound the same to me. Like, everything's just the same. And I just feel like at this point, he should just go and retire and just be a father. Just tired. The music's tired. I'm tired. Like, Chris Brown, just go to bed. Like, guys, please remember, these are just opinions. These are just my opinions. My opinions are not harming you. They're not hurting you in any way, shape, or form. So please don't feel the need to like start getting butthurt or mad over my opinion. Like, everyone has the right to have their own opinion and to voice their opinion. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to be following me on my Instagram at charmaine.ehi, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.